that when the clouds get black and it's lightning and the wind starts blowing, it's going to rain. Right? It's all building up. Nature is showing you these gathering of forces, And a gathering of forces is always before God sends a gift, But we look at it the other way, this is a day to stay home. And your astrology chart will always tell you, this is a day you can hit somebody in the head and justify it. Because it's a day where so much consciousness is required to live, that you are not expected to do it. Understand? But the gathering of external forces, represent always the need for more consciousness, the need for more discipline. So that when this gift does come, you have to really be very tender with it, very conscious with it, because you have this treasure, you've paid for it, and you're in a weakened condition, because you have fought so many of these forces in preparation for the opening. The opening takes place, and you say, oh, now I can relax. And while you're relaxing, somebody comes and takes this away. You have let down your guard because you think that the working and the consciousness and the reward means it's over. That is one half of spirituality. The other half is to go to sleep, lock your doors and windows then, You really watch the reward like it's the great treasure of your life. Because the chances are you will have it, you might succeed in getting it, and then somebody will come and wham, right in the kidney. The phone will ring and you're sitting there, relaxed and without any suspicion, and somebody will say, your favorite friend just got hit by a car with this, and what happens? Voomp! This energy comes out of you, and you have a miscarriage. After all that work, this always takes place. It is a basic law of spirituality. And when you find this resistance, when you find this obvious lack of result, then you know that you need much more energy to break through. You understand? It's a very positive thing because you have reached a change of level, a change of dimension. And usually when people have this, they consider that a bad day. Something is, I can't do this, I can't break through, and they stop working. Well, this is the reward. This futility, this hitting a level that you can't break through is the beginning of the reward. You have taken yourself from one level to the beginning of another level, and you meet the resistance of the next level. So if you just stop working, you'll come right down again. But if you keep working, you may have a day, a week, 10 days of unbelievable frustration where you're working, nothing happens. And you work again, nothing happens. But if you keep it up, you are breaking through something which has imprisoned you. Either a pattern or a whole new experience, a whole new enlightenment. The tendency is to externalize it. You become frustrated. You work in your meditation and nothing seems to happen, and you work again and nothing happens. So it's very easy to go out and fight with somebody in a grocery store or somebody on the bus or something like this, because this energy starts to get neurotic. It's getting frantic, And what it's ready to do is to burst. But if it bursts inside, 6 days later it will break right through another level. You have to become consciously aware that these days are really the precious days. Because you're building up, before this thing breaks. And you're really about to receive something. It's the most important time. That's a day that you have to express tremendous discipline. Tremendous discipline. Because you're edgy, you're, like this. And it's really God testing you to see whether you can sustain this deeper effort so that you are responsible when you receive this gift. Because you really then will get something tremendous.